Live from the international headquarters of MattSpats.com in Washington, D.C., it's the MattSpats Weekendly Report. The day we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. Today is opening day. Hello everybody, my name is Matt from MattSpats.com, and today I'll be sharing with you my thoughts on the upcoming schedule for the Nationals and the rest of the league. This week, the Nationals will face 3 teams. From Friday to Sunday, they'll be in Ohio to take on the Cincinnati Reds in the inaugural series of the 2018 season. From then on, they'll have a midweek series from Monday to Wednesday in Atlanta against the Braves until they move back home to Nationals Park for the home opener against the New York Mets on Thursday through Sunday with an off day on Friday. What can we expect from these series? First, it's the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have missed the playoffs every year since the 2013 season, but still have a good mix of veteran and rookie talent on their roster. Their best player is Joey Votto, who seems to fare well every time he plays the Nationals. Billy Hamilton is also an important player to watch when playing the Reds with his incredible speed, and Adam Duvall brings power to the team. Homer Bailey will get the start on opening day for the Reds. His number against the Nats aren't great, but Bailey is a solid pitcher for the Reds, and even threw a no-hitter way back when. He will face Max Scherzer for the Nationals, the reigning National League Cy Young winner. Scherzer has pitched well for the Nationals against the Reds, and I think he'll start the season off right on Friday. For Saturday and Sunday, the Nats have the advantage once again on the mound. It's Stephen Strasburg taking the ball against Luis Castillo on Saturday afternoon, and then on Sunday, Gio Gonzalez will go up against Sal Romano, who the Nats have never seen before. I think the Nats will take this series because they have the 3 main pitchers starting against a mediocre team in Cincinnati. Also, they're playing at Great American Ballpark, or as I should say, Great American Small Park. In Cincinnati, players such as Adam Eaton or Matt Wieters, who aren't home run hitters at bigger ballparks, will play well at this smaller ball field. While I'm fairly certain the Nationals will win the series against the Reds, what about Atlanta? They're our biggest rival, and you know that you love to hate them. The Atlanta Braves, whether finishing dead last in the league or first in the division, always seem to put up a fight against the Nationals. Everyone's least favorite first baseman, Freddie Freeman, is their go-to guy, and like Joey Votto, he knows a thing or two about beating up the Nationals. Other than Freddie Freeman, Nick Markakis and Dansby Swanson are the most important to keep your eye on. Pitching is less of a problem for the Nationals. Although the Nats will likely see Julio Teheran on Wednesday, the 4th and 5th starters will start on Monday and Tuesday. The Nats will field Tanner Roark, A.J. Cole, and Max Scherzer versus Atlanta. On paper, the Nats are better than Atlanta by leaps and bounds, but the Braves are always trouble for the Nationals. They have beaten the Nationals too much, in my opinion. It's up to Tanner and AJ to stay consistent with their pitching, so the Nationals can take the series before coming up to D.C. to take on the most challenging of these 3 teams, the New York Mets. This is going to be a good series. The series will probably be headlined by the pitching staff of these 2 teams. Yoenis Cespedes is the main man in Queens, followed by Todd Frazier and Jay Bruce. But what makes the Mets really scary is not the hitting, not the 7-line army, but the pitching staff. On Thursday, opening day at Nationals Park, there will most likely be a marquee pitching matchup between Jacob deGrom and Stephen Strasburg. That is playoff caliber. We will also probably see Steven Matz and Robert Gesellman for the Mets, which is really scary compared to Gio Gonzalez and Tanner Roark. I believe, unfortunately, that the Mets will win this series. They have an incredible pitching staff and having a lineup that is above average. Adding the fact that the Mets bench is deep with players like Asdrubal Cabrera and Juan Lagares, and the fact that the Mets have played well against the Nats in the past, minus that 23-5 game, I see the Mets winning this series. In the rest of the league, we'll see some great games, and some of them even today. Minnesota and Baltimore should be an entertaining series, and I'm also interested in how Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton will perform in their first game together with the Yankees, as they face the Blue Jays in Toronto. But for me, the best game where the Nats are not playing is the Rockies and Diamondbacks. If you're willing to stay up that late, I think that these 2 teams are developing a fierce rivalry, and the rosters right now are stacked. For now, however, we'll see how this week goes with the Nationals. Goodbye, and let's go Nats.